That's cool. I've never seen that before. It is the live of the time. How is it going, everyone? We're back. Whew! It's like a few hours later. Like no time's passed. We're back. We're finishing a set. As promised. Hey, Dion, how's it going? We missed you yesterday. Hope all's well. Should have seen it. I got really into my pissy self ranting about CMFs. Giving my 2 cents on the matter on why people are idiots. I don't know, I'm starting to become more harsh, I feel. Then again, my harsh isn't really that harsh, I guess, according to others. Ugh. Anywho. We've been building the anniversary Star Destroyer. It's an okay build. Yeah, I'll see if I can find a time code if you're wanting specifically to rant later. But anywho, we're finishing this up. I got about like 5 bags. Just gonna finish it, see how it goes. Feels good to be back in the building chair. Oh damn, sorry to hear. Hope you're feeling better though. Ooh. We get a minifig. Hooray! I like minifigs. Nice. Nice. Get another flesh tone. Oh, this is a reuse, but still. I like that they're giving stormtroopers different flesh tones now. It's not just the same. Fair enough. Well, hopefully, you're able to just kick back, relax, and just see me just ramble on for a bit as I build an interesting set. I don't know if it's great yet, but it's interesting. I think this is too big. Yeah. Oh, I had the right one. 1, 2, 3. No, that is too big. This one? Yeah, that's this one. Would have been the piece I just had 2 seconds ago. What the heck? I'm a dum-dum. This ain't exactly news, though. Yeah, that's true. Hopefully you're feeling better in time for when your stuff arrives. That way, you'll be able to dig into those pieces. So bag 10 is just the final flap. Like, I did some research. I looked back at the old Lego Star Wars Star Destroyers, and this isn't a new technique. It's a new technique to me. But apparently it's not a new technique where it like folds over to get this little like angled look. It's not new for the type of set this is, but for me it's new and it's kind of cool. Yeah, we're just working on the final flap. So I guess I got that going for me where I'm like, ooh, new technique I've never experienced before. Tracking says Thursday? Okay. Skip the dishes. I order from them once and they start spamming me with like, hey, if you order from here or here, we'll give you bonus points. And I'm like, let me know when you're advertising Little Caesars for points. It's like the only place I use it for. I like my pizza. Welcome, Loopty. Welcome. How's your day going? Hopefully it's going well. Yeah, Xenomorph Queen. Yeah, I think the only thing I sent early was just the minifigures. None of the pieces for this month were sent. Just, yeah. I should probably start working on that soon since you said you're capped. So it's like, okay, we have the number written down and everything. It's just, okay, if it's not being increased, I should start working on it because then I could figure out shipping sooner. And I won't have to drag my feet. That's good. Yeah, I'm starting to get more and more into Lego Star Wars. I'm a casual collector of like almost any and all themes. It's just this set was the last set I needed for the anniversary figures that were released last year, and my good friend bought this for me as a birthday gift. And I'm just now getting around to building it 2 months after my birthday. Typical me behavior. Throws it in the backlog and builds it the second I'm like, yeah, I need something to build. Yeah, fair enough, Dion. I'll start working on your stuff then I can figure out shipping then. I can total up that, whatever that is. I mean, I'm thinking if I can get the pieces, like we've wheeled the deal enough where I feel like I have an idea based on pieces and whatnot. I have the original box I bought for your first pile of stuff before the post office went on strike. I still have that box. So if the pieces could fit in there, that's cool. Maybe there'll be extra room. Is what it is. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, yeah. So I did say I would pay the difference, and I did. Because for the 2 months, just shipping it in the regular box. I'm just saying for statistical reasons. I'm not expecting you to pay. I'm just like, in case you're a numbers maniac like me, which I think you are to a degree. So I think what was it? I charged you like $25 for that box. I think that's how much that box was. And then I said I'd pay the difference. So the difference ended up being like I only had to fork out $4 extra for that box that I shipped with all your stuff. Meanwhile, the prepaid was like 25 or whatever the heck. So, not bad, I think. But to be fair, I think I did use a business account discount, so probably would have been more. I'm spitting math numbers. I'm hoping it's just... I'm info dumping. That's all I'm doing. I'm just dumping info. Enjoy it. Enjoy the dumps. Right on. Any Star Wars sets you collect in particular? Or have on your list? Yeah, like there. See, that we did this to the other side, and I was like iffy, and I'm iffy as well with doing this side. It feels so flimsy, but I know like it gets reinforced and all that. But, like still, you get so paranoid how flimsy the build can get. I said I was going to look into Eileen's order soon, so maybe that'll be like tomorrow's project. Hey, how's it going, man? Old for Lego, how's it going? We're cranking out this build, as promised. Thanks, much appreciated. Yeah, just good vibes today. Hopefully I don't get pissed off again. And we could probably rehash things if anyone wants to bring it up, but yeah. I just was so glad that I was able to get that off my chest last night, because that was boiling inside of me for like the past few weeks. I don't know. I was thinking like, okay, how could I positively throw it in the Facebook moms' faces? And I'm thinking, okay, I could go into these Facebook groups and start saying, hey, just that we can avoid you guys complaining in the future, here's the UPC code. Do the rest. Just to like go further of like also shutting them up, but also like practicing what I preach. That's the word. Oh, it was a decent rant, Dion. Absolutely. Basically what the gist of it was I was pissed off that I kept hopping on Facebook or just Instagram or anywhere else and seeing people get pissed off they couldn't find the Beastmaster CMF, and they were just straight up saying it's the resellers, they're scalping, it's all their fault, they're to blame. Meanwhile, we're here on the 12th when this rant took place, halfway through the month almost after their release, and they're still looking and expecting it to just be on store shelves. Like, no, that's not at all what's up. Like, you're stupid. I'm sorry. Like, not to be too harsh, but that's just what I consider the fact of the matter. What the hell? Where? Hold on. Did I misplace something? I think I did. Hold on. I think I misplaced this. Yeah, I used the wrong one. I was supposed to use this instead of that. Easy fix. So yeah. Sorry, I have to not look at the screen so that I don't get distracted while I rehash this. So yeah, they were complaining, saying that resellers are to blame. They can't find it because even though this is like halfway through the month and they can't find it. And it's like, no, it's not just the resellers. And like, even if it is a good portion of resellers making it difficult to find, which my whole basis is first come, first serve, you know? Like, if you have the time, money, and effort to do something, fucking do it. If you're able to, I don't see anything wrong with it. If you want to buy fucking 200 of the exact same figure because you have the money and you got off your ass and did it, sure, fucking do it. I mean, sure, I'll be a little disappointed if I'm looking for it myself, but I'm not going to go and actively fucking say that person's an asshole for doing that. Like, they should have left some for the kids. Like, no, fuck that noise. It's like with the sales stuff. Like, it's that's stupid. Like, I get it. Like, everybody's trying to like make a living, and if reselling is how they make the living, then so be it. You know, like, unless they're scamming someone in the sense of like promising to sell them something and it's not what they're selling, then yeah, like I see no issue with reselling. I really don't in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, and then also it was like the fact of, you know, we got regular casual Joes walking into Walmart getting these, the people who want a full set of 12, the resellers, yeah, like the trifecta, you know, of just why this figure is so hard to get. And also just like people have the mindset that each individual figure from the collectible minifigures should be as well stocked as a general Lego set, when the fact of the matter is these CMFs are the packaging. The packaging is what Lego sees as inventory. Like, yes, they try their best to even things out in terms of inventory for the distribution of the figures, but it all boils down to the packaging as the product in terms of like the internal stuff of like like the set number. Is set number whatever, is there X many in stock on the shelf? If the answer is yes, then okay, it's the stock shelf. It's what's inside, because this is a blind box, that is irrelevant in terms of stocking things. So my point with bringing that up last night was like, Lego sees that, and this is like what happened with the Marvel CMFs and the Dungeons and Dragons CMFs. They flew off the shelves. Were they unavailable for about a month? Yes. But the thing is, they flew off the shelves. Lego saw that, and like with any regular Lego product, they saw the demand because it was selling out, and they're like, hey, we got to pump up the factories again and make some more, which means there's more on the shelf. Now, I know the Dragon Paladin's probably a excuse or something that can be discussed in a whole nother thing, but like, guarantee you, they made out a whole nother production run, and you probably still in some stores, even Toys R Us for us Canadians, walk into a Toys R Us and still see Marvel Series 2, even though it flew off the shelf and now it's overstocked. And the thing is, you could probably find the figure you're looking for now. And okay, if you want to blame the scummy resellers for getting their hands on something that is selling well on the aftermarket because people want their complete set of 12 or to army build, then okay, what is someone willing to pay? That's what the reseller's job is to figure out, where is the medium ground of what will sell. You can't just list it for $1,000 and expect to sell for $1,000. You have to keep testing and testing until it sells. And then if it sells consistently like that, then yeah, okay, that's what it sells for. That's not necessarily the reseller's fault. It is the consumer's fault for allowing people to buy it at such that high rate. Totally. It's not necessarily their fault of selling it at that price. It's the people for like saying, yeah, I'll pay that fucking price. And I feel like I'm presenting this much more cut and dry compared to last night. It's not all over the place as much. So yeah, and then another point I brought up is like, hey, it's not like it was super difficult to find the knowledge or just know the tactics, because like these people on Facebook or in other places are always bitching that they can't find it. And it's like, hey, how badly do you want these figures? For me, I was bringing up, I live stream on Instagram almost every instance where I went to Walmart, starting on the 27th of December when I first found out they were starting to show up in Calgary, Canada. Even though I knew the odds of me finding it were slim, I still got off my ass and looked. And thankfully enough, I had BFAB give me a UPC code that he had. That was a fluke. Great fluke, by the way. But I'm not necessarily gatekeeping that UPC code. If anyone wants to DM me that UPC code or asking for that UPC code, I'll happily give it, So it's just, I got off my ass every day for like a week straight looking for these fucking CMFs to get a full case. That's all I wanted, was a full case. When I found it, boom. I more or less left it be. Except, I asked, hey, what other stores in Calgary have stock? Found out there was one on the way to the place I was going to in that day. So it was like, I asked my dad, hey, can we stop off there? And yeah, I cleared them out. Whoop-de-doo. But again, it all boils down to the fact that this is the first production run, and people are all up in arms to blame the resellers when this is just a first production run. Like, yes, I get the frustration of not being able to find the thing you want to buy, but it's like with the Nissan fucking Skyline from Speed Champions. They're going to make more, okay? And the fact of the matter is, yes, if you want to get ahead of the curve of some scummy resellers, if you want to paint that picture, find out what the UPC code, find out shipments at Walmart, be polite when you're asking them, don't when you're pestering. Like I showed on camera how I was asking them, and just, yeah, I asked, hey, when you get in shipments, do you have this in the back? I was very polite, very respectful, and they were respectful and polite to me for the most part. And I feel like that goes a long way. If you're that dedicated enough, you can go a long way, rather than just saying, I can't fucking walk into my Walmart on an average day and find what the fuck I'm looking for. How dare the resellers? Which is stupid. It's a stupid mindset. So, yeah. That was more or less what the rant was. I think. Did I miss anything? I feel like I covered everything again. I think. Where's the 1x3 go? Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, capiche? Capiche. I feel like I missed something. I did. Hold on. I'm looking for a 1x3 and a 1x4. 1x4, flip upside down. Let's see. This is supposed to go here. There's a 1x3 going front here. So yeah, once I'm done attaching this section, I will play catch up on chat because I wanted to not distract myself and say what I wanted to say, because I feel like, I don't know, any other autistic can sympathize probably with, if it's like I want to say what's on my mind, I have to like zone out of looking at any possible distractions to get my point across. Whereas if I keep looking at chat, I kept derailing myself from my train of thought. So I apologize. Now I'm going to pay attention to you guys again. I'm sorry. Okay. Picking apart large map. Yeah, I'll see if I can have that stream run in the background while I, because I do know I'm going to test out Amazon Prime, which I pay for, was advertising that the Flames are going to be playing tonight and they would be streaming that. And I'm like, hey, I work for selling Flames jerseys. Sure, I kind of care to a bit of a degree, especially since they're against Chicago. So, yeah. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I want to try and offer solutions to get people shut up. I just don't want to tell them shut up. I want to at least be, helpful in the way of getting them to shut up. I want to be the change I want to see, if that makes sense. But it just frustrates me that people think it's just one thing causing it. It's like, no. And then before anyone says, oh, Lego just didn't produce them enough, Literally hop on Bricklink and see how many fucking quantities people have for sale, because 3 come in a singular case. And you look at those fucking quantities. Now, I don't want to see anybody seeing red because of how many quantities somebody has. I know Chris was saying last night that somebody had like 75. Shocking number, but hey, respect the fucking hustle as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, well stocked. Again, first production run. Yeah, that's basically what I'm getting at. Telling me you're about to start taking the warning labels off and not the stupid. Yeah. The meme I sent you. Yeah, back-to-back lateness. New CMFs aren't in red deer still. Usually a month later. Oh, okay. I got me 9 Dragon Pellet. Hey, man. Good for you, man. Good for you. Heck yeah, Dion. I can hook you up with that UPC code. Breach whatever. It depends which app you're using. I know some are updating so that they want you to pay a fee after you use like the free amount of scans, which I get. I'm still on the fence of seeing how that plays out to see if I'm against or for it. Like I always say, I always try and my best to see both sides of the fence before I pass judgment. So when I see them charging for the scanning, it like I'm waiting to see how I feel about it. You know, I'm giving it some time, not just instantly judging the matter, if that makes sense. Because I get it. They're providing a free service for convenience. It seems at face value convenient to charge just something like $2 for a subscription to have unlimited scans. Again, makes sense. I myself use a different app that's just free in general. There's just different ways of monetizing, you know? And if that's how they feel like they would ask, like, yeah, let's buying them a coffee. So I don't know. Sounds like I'm for it. I don't know. I could be against it. Time will tell. But yeah. I feel like, yeah, I'm caught up now. I'm caught up on chat. So yeah, we rehashed that rant. That's essentially what was up. I feel like I presented it much better this time around than last night. It was kind of all over the place. Because I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep, to be fair. Or just when I'm well rested, but I only had breakfast so far. I kind of skipped lunch so far. So that'll come back to bite me in the ass later, but we won't worry about that right now. Hey, Collector, how's it going? How's your day? So now we're just working on the laser cannons, and that literally is the last step needed for this set. So this is going to be like a chunky part of this set, I guess. I think they'll do like portion of half the section and then another portion to make it half, and then just to repeat, and then yeah, we're done. I think that's how it's going to play out with this. That's good. That's good. What you been up to? Also, I know I was saying that like I was gonna try and edit last night. I didn't. I played like a few rounds of video games and then I went to bed. Tried editing this morning. I'm telling you, I'm thinking that CMF unboxing video is not gonna come out until Friday. Not unless I can move my ass tonight. And I'm almost done trimming it, and then it's just like adding in the little factoids. Maybe some background music. Thumbnail will take me like not that long to do either. So I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. But I wouldn't hold out hope. I might just be like, nah, I'll just crank out a smaller set review for tomorrow. Nice, nice. Nice. Well, I hope that interview goes well for you, man. It's all good, Dion. All good. Much appreciated, man. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be doing a bottle run later today with my dad. We gathered up all the bottles. We're supposed to do a bottle run. I think he said around 4:30. So like in like 2 hours from now, we'll go out and do a bottle run, give or take. So that's how long I have to finish this. Not that I'm rushing or anything, but like, that's how much time I got. Also, if any Fortnite fans are in the chat here, new update tomorrow, which new music pass. I don't know anything about Hitsune Miku, whatever the fuck the name is. It's just more cosmetics, hooray. More value for my crew subscription. Also, I think they might release Godzilla early. I don't know. They've had times where they release the collab skin early, right? Like they're saying it's the 17th, but like I'm like, it'd be cool if I could unlock it starting tomorrow. It's supposed to be a Godzilla skin, by the way. I don't know if I said that or not. I know you do, Squidman. I do too. It's a fun game. Oh yeah. Oh, another thing I did, as well as like play video games, I also grabbed that Fortnite card my dad grabbed for me. Because, like I was mentioning last night, if you redeemed a V-Bucks card from now until February 16th, like a V-Bucks card, not just buying V-Bucks off of Epic Games, actual physical card and redeeming it, you get like a free skin, which I'm like, I like freebies. It's just a fun way to top up the account a little bit, I guess. So my dad tracked down the $12 one, and that was like a fun redemption. Will I ever use the skin? No, but I like free. Also, if it comes in a bundle later down the line, the bundle will be discounted. So if there's cosmetics I like, or the bundle's just like cheap enough, I'll like fucking buy the bundle. So big brain stuff. I'd rather not think about how much money I've poured into the game. I'm trying to cut back on so much this year. I'm trying to cut back on Lego spending a little bit. As well as like how much I buy Fortnite V-Bucks. But like, I don't know. I hear collab leaks up with Fortnite and how they're like gonna add in Pixar shit, and I'm like, fuck, my weakness. Boy, I go crazy for Pixar. Okay, you're telling me 2x6, but all I see is 2x. Oh, never mind. We'll be quiet. I found it. Shit. Can I continue building without it being a pain in the ass? I'm gonna say yes. That way, with there being less pieces in front of me, I will hopefully find the piece I'm looking for a lot quicker. Hopefully. This is the theory, at least. It's worked out well for me in the past. Hey man, I'm not complaining. No, it's okay. We'll blame it on the CMFs. I mean, it would be easier to cut back when there isn't any CMFs. Actually, Dion, I was going to ask, do you have any interest in the new F1 Kinder Surprise CMFs that they're going to be releasing in, what is it, March? I know I wish listed it. How much? Let's see. I think it was March. There it is. Found it. I told you my plan would work. Come on. There we go. Like, I was like gonna go look up something and I just progressively got even more distracted. This is not news for you guys who are reoccurring. F1 collectible cars. Release date May. It's in May. Okay. It's like I'll buy a case. We'll start that whole merry-go-round again of buying a case. I'm just like wanting to see if the part out value would be anything, because like for the duplicates, I think those helmets would be worth like at least $1 each. If I don't feel like there's a lot of interest in them, maybe I'll just cherry pick through a case. Which will feel weird to do because I'm used to just like grabbing a case and then just going. We'll see. I'm just a reseller trying to make back some money. That's all. Oh yeah. I keep they're Kinder Surprise builds as far as I'm concerned. Lego's ripping off Kinder Surprise. If only they would like do the packaging in like a brick built form. That'd be even more funny to me. So what does this do? Oh, it's gonna be like the laser cannons can move back and forth, isn't it? That's what that's gonna end up doing. Yeah. That's exactly what's up. Yeah. I don't know. They haven't really been doing anything interesting for architecture, in my opinion. I mean, if the more expensive sets are selling, I get it, I guess. But like, I don't know. I'm still waiting for some more Canadian stuff. It's cool they're doing other countries, but like, I'm a Canadian. I just want some Canadian stuff. Is that too much to ask? I guess. That being said, I still need to track down the Architecture Chicago set. It's like on the back burner for me. Because I've actually visited Chicago and I feel like that would make sense to have. That postcard line was, I think, supposed to replace what they were doing with architecture, and it just crashed and burned so spectacularly. You're telling me I need a 1x3, right? Yeah. Where? Huh? There's no way I'm blind, right? Right? I feel so stupid if I use the wrong piece. I know that's a tile for a 1x3. It's not like actually a 1x3. So, fuck, where did I go wrong? No, it's right here. Fuck, I'm blind. Blech. The gray is getting to me. So, what was the point? This is gonna be clunky. If they're gonna like ask me to like do this like all over again. On the other side, like I can imagine how clunky this is all gonna be. Yeah, Cal is in the last bag. Like I think when we crack open that last bag, I'm gonna go grab my like upgrade kit, is what I'm calling it in my head. From Tyler. I got like an upgrade kit of sorts from him. Well, I just told him what I wanted for pieces and he just supplied them. And they've been sitting right by my TV because I wouldn't lose it that way ever since I came back from Chicago. So to say I've been waiting for Cal would be a bit of an understatement. I do, but I still bought a separate BD1 off of Tyler just because I don't want to separate the one off the stand from the buildable one. I think it was like 20 US, 20 Canadian, something like that. I was just throwing money everywhere. It didn't really matter to me. I get the process of reselling. I paid whatever convenience fee and carried on with my life. Weird. Yeah, I was wondering if I should have picked one up to sit on. I probably should have. You live and learn, I guess. Well, also you just do with what you can for a budget, especially in a reseller like me. One more laser, and then I don't know what we're doing next for a build, but hey, progress. Good share. There's a lot of translucent 1x1s here. What is going on? Okay. I guess we're covering up this section next. That is not black. That is a dark blue. It's gray. Okay, I guess we're setting this aside. I think I really should, because, like, I don't know. Where's I going with this? I have Game Pass, so, like, I could play the Jedi games, but I'm still convinced I like Physical Edition better. So it's like, okay, how difficult would it be to track down those games? Price-wise, too. Which is funny, because, like, Five Nights at Freddy's, Into the Pit, Collector's Edition, $50? Sure, take my money. The Star Wars game. Paying anything, like, above $30. Ugh, I don't know, man. I gotta think about it. Did I catch it? Did it fall? I think it fell. Shit! I'll have my answer of what's up with all these translucent 1x1s. They all go in this section. Cool. Coolio. 1x6. That's this. 2x4. Yeah. I was looking at, like, other Star Destroyer sets from over the years, and building this one and then, like, comparing it to other ones, I definitely think I'm in the boat of, like, the 2014 ones better. Minifigure selection and everything. Like, even the build. Because, like, I think it all boils down to, like, I like how the 2014 one actually doesn't feel flat on the bottom, which it is, but it just doesn't feel flat. Whereas this one absolutely is flat. Hey man, to each their own. But I'll just, as well as, like, the interior. The front end of the interior is just so much, like, it has just that extra little bit of room that makes it feel worth it. Otherwise, this one, it just feels like the back end is roomier, and that's the only thing good for it. Like, there's just an even balance with the 2014 one. I'm not about to say I want to go buy it, but I'm just saying, like, just looking at it, it's like I can see which one I like better. Oh, I didn't even look at the First Order ones. Maybe I should. Yeah. That's fair. Oh, when you predict exactly how a build is basically going to go. Maybe I'm at getting to that point where like I built too many Lego sets. If I can like see how exactly they're going to go about a build process for the bag distribution. I don't have that one, so I couldn't give you an on-screen comparison, unfortunately. I mean, if you want, if you have another set I can compare it to that you think I have, it's not too hard for me to get access to. I'll grab it off wherever and give you a size comparison, if that helps. Okay, this music is getting on my nerves now. Yeah. I see clip pieces, and I'm trying to see where there's clips on here, and I'm not seeing any. So No, this is... I'm thinking too much. This is around. I'm just gonna carry on. Yeah, fair enough. It's so funny, we were talking about that, and guess what I see on Marketplace today? Fucking ads for a light cruiser. Yeah, Facebook at all isn't listening. They would never. Hold on, what? I put this here. Skip over one stud, and I place this here. Okay. This thing is chunky. This might be where a majority of the weight feel is. Probably is used to like balance things out. I mean, how does this feel when I pick it up? I mean, it's fine. It kind of dips a little bit to the front. It's fine. That is a foot piece. Oh, no, 1x2. Hold on. I was supposed to put a 1x2. Or 1x3 when I put a 1x2. I'm like one step ahead. There we go. I don't know, I've been scouring Marketplace trying to keep an eye out if like a ARC 170 pops up. I doubt it will anytime soon. But I know I would jump on one if I saw it for like $50, give or take. I don't keep paying fucking $90 for that. I also have the older ARC 170 I still need to build in my backlog now. Oh yeah. Also, for any Canadian viewers, they upped the price of oversized leather mail recently, which sucks. So that means I have to update how my store instant checkout works and all that. So I had to update all that. So I have to use the last 4 stamps I have left, and then I need to buy a new roll, and I probably won't be able to do that until a week from now. It's fine. January normally starts off strong for me, and then just kind of is quiet. Fine. Gummy reseller troubles, am I right? Yeah, I see all these clip attachments, but I'm not seeing what the hell it's going to connect to. Well, that's cool. And this is done in unison. That's cool. I like that. That's the word for it. That's yeah. That's definitely a way to make it a fancy word. My brain's not functioning. It has on the tip of my tongue a word that would fit perfectly, but I'm not making that connection right now. Don't skip lunch, kids. It's essential. We urge to order lunch right now. Not a smart idea. It's tempting. I can hold out. I know I can hold out. I'll be fine. I got the power of monster coursing through my veins. I chugged one before I went live. I make healthy choices. I think, okay, so for anyone who's curious, a roll of oversized letter mail stamps sets me back, or used to set me back, $105 Canadian. And I think when I talked to the lady last, she said it's going to now cost me 137 or 138. So that's quite an increase for just some oversized stamps. These are like for 50 stamps. That's cool. Get some Lego. Yeah, that's what my dad says. I come home with a Lego set and he's like, that cost you how much? Oh, I guess you're eating that for the next week. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, I had to, I think each individual stamp went up about 50 cents. So that's what I had to adjust my policies for, at least within Canada. US stays the same. Got this. Okay, is that it? Yeah, okay. On to the next step. I don't know. Going back to that whole reseller issue. I know not every reseller is like me. But I try and be a positive influence on things. I know that some people are just outright assholes. So I'm like, hey, I get it. You're trying to save money. I'm trying to make money. Both chill about it. I'll meet in the middle, you know? That kind of thing. Hey, Cristo, how's it going? I tell you, seeing that set in Chicago that you built through your copy, now finally having it myself, so cool. Paranoid, I got the music so loud. Hope your day's going all right, Cristo. What you up to? Yeah, I don't know. This build's okay for like my first starter sprayer. I want to test this. Is that too much to ask? I want that figure. There we go. Woohoo! Okay, now I get to the exact same. Wait, hold on. Yeah, they didn't tell me what to do with this, so I guess we're just having it set aside. Okay. I was like, did they tell us to put it on the build? I was like, nope. Weird. Weird. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put these two swivel pieces together because we know for sure there's just a mirror technique, so I'm just getting ahead of the curve. If I can just put these on here, maybe set them aside. Just hope I don't get confused and start thinking where the hell I put the piece, because I'm doing this step early. That's 3. Can I get a 4th? Okay. What did my brain freeze? Here we go. Woohoo! I think my next build I want to do is a 2025 set. It's like the only other 2025 set I got, and I just instantly want to build it. Meanwhile, the rest of my backlog cries internally when I say this. But yeah, I picked up what is the Aaron's Jet? Let's see if I can pick that up recently. And I keep looking at that, and I'm like, I really want to see how that looks. The wings just intrigue me with how it looks. Roz and Aaron's Super Storm Jet. 71833 is a set number for anyone curious. Let's not crease the instructions, thank you. There, let's do that. I love my Fortnite music. Come at me. Okay, I remember this. Oh, I always forget the 2x4. I don't know, we've been picking up some subs, so like my original thing is saying wait until I get 2K. I don't know. If I can manage to review all this pile of boxes, maybe that'll be another reason to celebrate. I need a reason to celebrate building that. Something's not right here. You put everything on wrong, you moron. I am. There we go. Yeah. I want to check up and see what that actor is doing, the one who plays next to Knight's Aaron. I remember he used to be in like so much stuff. No, it's like I haven't seen him in anything in a hot minute. To be fair, I haven't been watching a lot of new stuff either, but You ever just check up on actors and just see what they're up to? I don't know. Like just towards their acting career, not like their social life. Also, while I'm thinking of it, I recently was watching on Netflix earlier this week a movie called The Giver. Very, very interesting movie, and I remember watching it in junior high and everything. And it's like I finally made a connection that was driving me nuts. And the guy who plays Cal Kestis, I don't know the name off the top of my head. The guy who plays Cal Kestis. I swore for the life of me he looked so familiar, but nothing exactly stood out as the right answer for when I tried looking at his IMDb. At least at first glance. Watching The Giver, it was like, oh shit, that's the guy who plays Cal Kestis. That's the connection of why he looked so familiar when I saw he was the Cal Kestis. Making sense here, I guess. So that was just like a cool thing I wanted to share. It was like driving me nuts in the back of my head of like, why didn't this make sense? And to be fair, I hadn't seen the movie The Giver in a hot minute. It was like when I just randomly put it on, it just made that connection. You know, so just if I saw it on IMDb, it was like, huh? You know, just didn't click. But seeing the movie, it just made everything all fall in place. You know, when you do this, let me put it there. Okay. Now what? I think I might try and build the turrets early. Like, just go straight up, build the turrets early, because I think they'll free up a lot of space in terms of shifting through this pile of pieces here. I can get away with that, I think. Unless it's literally the next thing it asked me to do. No, not quite. Okay, so how did it go? We'll check this as a reference. This piece, and this piece, and then it was this. And then we had the clip pieces. Yeah, that's like 6 pieces, right? No, it's 5, you idiot. I can't count. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Oh, no runaway pieces, thank you. Ooh, leaks. The Trevi Fountain. Oh, that got officially revealed, didn't it? Oh, that's a much bigger building. Oh yeah, because we were talking about. Okay, I see. That's why I brought up architecture earlier. Ooh, okay. Brick Tactical just made getting a Master Chief minifigure that much more tempting. They now have the Halo gun available to purchase. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking it's too much with the F1. Like how many ways can you skin a cat? I guess is the expression. And Lego literally is doing that. Oh, you're good. You're good. I assume everyone is just chilling and lurking. If they leave, they leave. I don't think too much of it. I'm just here to ramble on about whatever while I build stuff to stimulate my mind. This was not the right length. This is. Okay, music. Let's do some boss music. Everyone's eating. I'm like, dang, maybe I should do that soon. Oh, I'm so glad I did those turrets. I freed up so much space here. I only did it like 2 pages in advance, but hey, makes all the difference for freeing up space. Huh. And that goes here. Why does this feel wrong? I guess I did it right. I don't know. I'm questioning myself for no reason. Okay. Oh, that's why. I was like, why isn't this one to go down? And I was like, because you got literally a stud poking out underneath it. That's why, Professor. Yes, it's a regular 1x2. Gee, it's like I've done this portion of a build before, but I just can't remember for the life of me how it goes. Oh. No, you had it right. You had it right. See, I forgot that with the first section too. I forgot to put the 1x6, and I was about to play it over. It's like I'm smacking myself in my head. Like, how could you make the same mistake twice? Come on. Since this is done, I can just go like this. Oh. Oh. I did this wrong. Whoops. It's fine. Easy fix. Easy fix. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not like I forgot to put a very crucial piece on or anything. Nah. It was 6 pieces. I had it right. Hey Eileen, how's it going? We're finishing up this set. We're making some decent progress. We're just vibing. How's your day going? Oh yeah. Welcome back, Lucy. There we go. That's good. Yeah, I just thought I'd kill some time. It's midday. Figure we'll all just be chilling. Nice way to kill some time. Get this build finished, and then I can get some other stuff done in the day, and then yeah, just a nice middle ground or something to do. Okay, the famous 6 studs. We did it. Oh yeah. It's okay, all things considered. I don't hate it, but I wouldn't say I'm in love with it. It's just, it's a nice first one. I'm not about ready to say I'm about to get another one, but it's like, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Tile, and then we got this. Cool. Oh, okay, I see how these are going to connect together now. I see. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, like that. I feel like I built this wrong. This doesn't flow like that one does. No, I'm just an idiot. It does. Maybe I This one has a slight bit more resistance, but not enough where it really bothers me yet. Watch as it drives me nuts slower and slower as time goes on. I just want to rip it apart just so I can see what I did wrong. No, that one's not. Okay. Last bag, everyone. Woohoo! We get our final minifigure. I think after we're done this build, we'll mess around with the figure. But we'll build it. Just mess around and make it fancy. I'm saying we'll do it later. Oh, that's an extra. Come on. Oh, spring-loaded shooters. How I don't miss that. Oh, gunmetal gray legs. Okay. I thought it was just dark bluish gray. That's a positive. Where's the head? I just had it like I saw it 2 seconds ago. Yeah, this isn't bad for a minifig. Ghost I have, ATT I have, T6 Shuttle I have. If you're talking about the new ARC 170, I don't want to pay full price for that. I don't see the full price love for that at all. It looks okay, but just 90 Canadian? Mm-mm. See, it's like, do I even bother? I'll set this aside. I don't... Yeah. This is the last figure I need. I don't need to attach the 2x4 to it. Oh, this should go by quick. Yeah, this should go by pretty quick. Yeah, US people tend to get pretty good deals on stuff, though, compared to us Canadians. I'm sure you guys will get it for like 50% off in like 2 months. Where us Canadians will have to wait until like October, November to even look at like 30% off. Unless we look the other way and get it off of some shady person from Marketplace. Yeah. Build looks fun. The figures look cool and all, but I don't see that price tag. Oh. Okay. I figured it out. I'm really hoping that it's going to be a smooth placement for when it asks me to put this on top of the build. If it's not, then I'll be a little disappointed. Oh, I almost missed that. It was like this whole row of detail. I just almost completely was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to move on to the next step. Would have been a very classic me move. So one thing that's pretty big giveaway to me is this flaps open, and I bet you that's just that way it's easier access to get to the handle, the carrying handle, which is very smart technique. If it's true, I think, then I'll trust me. Yeah, no, the only MIDI scale I think is worth full price is the Falcon. If you can get it for a sale, sure, but like, I don't know. I'll swear up and down, anyone who tries to argue with me, that MIDI scale Falcon is the only one that's worth the price tag, the full price. The other ones, at least a 20% to even glance at it. Like, the only other MIDI scale that currently interests me is the Acclimator, which just came out. I think it's like, what, 65 Canadian? I don't know. Like, maybe I'd pay 50. I'd love to pay 40 for it. But I'm not paying 65. I don't care how big it is in person. I look at that piece count and I know what MIDI scales are, and I'm just like, no. I can get a Ninjago set that I could, like, probably get more enjoyment out of. Like, the stand is probably what screws it the most for how it looks. Like, I know they're trying to have a universal look for the stands, but I think it screws over the build with looking like it's worth 65. See, I've been trying my best not to fall into every other generic Star Wars average collector that's just like, oh, I'm going to do Clone Army. I bought a few battle packs, sure, but like I try not to go gung-ho crazy. I mean, I got a whole shelf. It's a mess, admittedly, but like I got a full shelf that's like generally full of all the clone stuff I have. And that's just what I'm calling my Clone Army, but like I'm not gonna right away make like a dedicated video, whatever, because they're always releasing clone stuff, and like I can always add to it. So it's just like, I don't know. I think Clone Army videos, like as much as they're cool, they're also kind of overhyped a little bit. I think I'm at the point where I'm like I'm more likely to click on a video that's like my Imperial Army versus a video that says my Clone Army, because like I get clones armies are like the thing right now, but like I don't know. Ever since I've just been into Lego, I wanted to be like the guy that's into stuff that's like not a trend. Which I know a lot of people have told me, like, if I'm a YouTuber myself, you know, like, you have to chase trends. I'm like, I don't give two shits. I'm not a trend chaser. For the most part. I know someone's gonna be like, but Mario, and I'm like, I would have been stupid if I didn't. Other than that, I don't consider myself a trend chaser. It's just not worth it. I just feel like I become a shell of myself then. I mean, to be fair, if someone enjoys building a clone army, sure. But other than that, it just feels like you're throwing money at something that just everyone else is throwing money at. I mean, look at it. The only reason the older clones are valuable is because nobody was necessarily doing fucking 2,000 minifigure clone armies with those types of older clones. And that's why they didn't produce as much, and so that's why they're worth more, especially the named ones. Whereas nowadays, I bet you can get a Commander Cody for like $30. You know? Because everyone else is doing it. Like, actually, here, let's look. Cody on Bricklink. What did I say? 30, 40 bucks? Minifigure. Phase 2. Let's look within Canada. New condition. Yeah, he's worth like 25 bucks. And he came in over $100 set. Why? Because everyone else is buying all those ATTEs to army build. And they're selling the Codys. So he's just not worth that much. Same thing goes all the other battle pack figs and all that. Everyone's doing it, so it's worth nothing. It's not as cool. There you go, collector. Yeah, now you have my interest. Imperial Army? Yeah, let's do it. I want to see that. That's what I want to see. Wait, what? Hold on. Am I missing something here? I think I am. 1x3 here. Yeah. 2x2. Sorry, I feel like I missed two things in chat. Give me like a minute to do this and I'll have a look again. Did that. Okay, and then I did this. And that's sticking over the edge. That's fine. I had a 1x3 that goes over here. Yes. And then we fill in this gap. Like so. Huzzah. Right on. Do a Cal Kestis army. How many clones do I have? I don't know off the top of my head. I do know on my channel bio I have links to my brick set, both owned and wanted. So if you want, have a look at that, I guess. Oh, actually, I don't know. It doesn't show minifigs. Maybe, I don't know. Is there a way I can show my owned minifigures? Let's go. Let's go. I'll mix this like, there you go. I'll do this much if anyone's curious about what minifigures I own. And you can, whatever. That's how I keep track of my stuff. Is it 100% accurate? Probably not. And I know there's at least one or two things I haven't added as owned because I know people watch me like a hawk. And they try and figure out what I have whenever I try and hint. So it's like, I have to keep in mind that I either have it or will have it. Actually, let me double check something real quick. Every time I draw attention to it, I'm like, ugh. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. See, I knew when I first started really getting into Lego that I had to keep track of it somehow because I knew if I got down the rabbit hole enough, it'd be hard to keep track. I mean, sure, if you're willing to put in the time to get started nowadays, if you have a big enough collection, sure, but it's definitely gonna be a pain in the ass. Heck yeah, Dion. I think I'm still sitting on a few of the battle packs that those clones came in. I think I just parted one out because I needed quick cash. So I guess with that logic, you could argue I'm holding out on you, Dion. Oh, my foot keeps going numb. Ugh, wake up. Wake up, foot. It's time for school. $48, nice. I try not to hold on to you, Dion, but there's just some times where I may or may not tuck like one or two things away just for a rainy day purpose. You know what I mean? I'll admit I'm scummy like that to a little bit of a degree. Hold on. No, that's all good. Okay. 42. Okay. Cool. Okay. Oh, they gave me 4 of the... Okay. Oh, I was so dumb for a second there. I was like, what? Woohoo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. So, does it just slide in? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm not loading the spring loaded. Actually, how easy is that to trip? How easy is that to trip? I mean, if you brush your hand along there, sure, but I guess in general. Okay, here's the real question. That's actually not bad for access to the handle. That's not horrible. And then also you can like angle your fingers to fire off the spring-loaded shooter. That's not bad. I like that. That's cool. That's not horrible. Oh, okay. Now you tell me there's a purpose. Good. I was literally saying earlier on, it's such a shame. Like, this could have been used for something, and it is. It's good. Honestly, I am kind of tempted to load these up with more spring-loaded shooters, because it feels like you could load this up with like 10 spring-loaded shooters in here. At least like 10. No, not 10. More like 6, I think, would probably be comfortably shoved in there. Not that it needs to, but like I feel like, yeah, it utilizes space. That's the build, guys. That's the build. Actually, let me just... Let me just finish up the speed build camera here. Okay. Okay, let's talk about this build. Actually, no. I'm going to get up. I'm going to go get the Cal Kestis upgrade kit, courtesy of Tyler, that I have tucked away. And I'm going to get the display stand of anniversary figs. And then we'll talk about the build. Okay, I'm going to put on the only Star Wars music I have downloaded on the StreamYard as we cement the final figure in. It's not accurate music, but like, okay. I mean, I don't think I gotta double check. I think I needed a neck bracket. Do I have any? I don't. I think you bought them all off me, Dion. It's fine. I'll get another one soon. I know I wanted a neck bracket because I know how I wanted to connect BD1. That's fine. So, regular Cal. Here's how regular Cal is right now. I wanted to buy a neck bracket to attach underneath him. I don't have any. I think you bought them all off me, Dion. Hey, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying you're the reason why. You know what I mean? It's fine. I know I get enough sets that come with neck brackets. I'll come across one. It's just remembering not to list it in my store and just snag it for myself. But yeah, regular Cal. Tyler gave me an extra BD1 as well as a poncho. And I remember the conversation. He's like, "Do you have a specific poncho in mind?" I'm like, "Dude, I just want a fucking poncho." Like, I know there's like so many different ponchos across the two games. It probably doesn't fucking matter. Like, if you want to be extra specific, make it a Star Wars based poncho. Just give me a fucking poncho from your store. And he's like, "All right." I don't know if it was the cheapest or most expensive one, but it is the one from Jyn Erso. It's the Jyn Erso poncho. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, which way is front or back? Which way looks better? I like that. I think that looks better. Yeah, I think that looks better. Yeah. So the idea was I put a neck bracket underneath, and then it would like the poncho would go over top of it, so it would hide it. And then the piece I would use would make it look like the neck attachment. I attached like that translucent piece that was used as like the stands in the CMFs, the jumper piece. And then I attached BD1 to it. But I guess for now I'll just attach BD1 beside the stand next to him. But yeah, for now, this is a good upgrade. Bit of an expensive upgrade, but worth it. I think it looks fucking sick with a poncho. Look at that. Now, if only I had that neck bracket. Like, even the poncho's sticking out. It's like, attach a bracket to me. Well, for now, this is what I'll stick with. I think this looks so much better. Like I said, didn't matter what poncho. I think Tyler chose well. Yeah. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We're gonna go full screen. I'm gonna put myself back on like full screen. We're gonna attach this. So we started off with, move this out of the way. We start off with 5s in the Tan-Tip hallway. We bought, actually technically it started with Darth Maul, but that's not the point. We got 5s in the Tan-Tip hallway. We bought a second Tan-Tip hallway so we can stand for Darth Maul. People are using an anniversary figure. I count him. That's not the point. Whatever. Then we got R2-D2, which came with Malik. Then we got the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator, which came with Saw Gerrera. Then we got the shitty Sarlacc Pit with Nyan Numb. Then we got the Ippy Battle Pack with QTKT, if I'm remembering the name right, which is the Pepto-Bismol droid. And then we got a set I parted out in December because it was on sale at Toys R Us, which was Young Leia, and that comes with Lola. I've already sold my extra, the second copy of Lola and Leia and the stand. That's fine. Recoup costs. And now, finally, since 2024 is over, there's no way they can pull a fast one on us. We have Cal Kestis. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fucking sick. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Thanos Assassin. Yeah, I know. This has got to be at least like $300 worth of figures right now. Oh. Oh, yeah. Now the next step is getting an acrylic display case for this, because I know M&R was promoting it. And there's like variant for if you do or don't have Maul as part of your anniversary collection. So it's a matter of saving up the money to get the acrylic display for that and the 20th anniversary. But it is so nice knowing this hunt is now done. Oh, now I gotta get around to reviewing the sets these guys come in, but like, oh, what a beautiful, beautiful display. That was so worth, I don't know how much I paid Tyler. I want to say it's like 20, 30 bucks Canadian, but that was so worth it. Shout out to Life Bricks for hooking me up with that figure and poncho. That just completes the figure so much more for me. Fuck yeah. Oh. Oh, man. Woo! And of course, like, because this set is, like, the Star Destroyer, any set that comes with an anniversary figure comes with a 2x4 to, like, attach them. But, like, since this is the last one, I'll just, like, keep it with the box, because, I don't know. Just, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Fucking lovely. Okay, now that that's over with, let's have a closer look at the set. Fuck, that's awesome. I can't wait to show that off. That's definitely an Instagram post later. Oh. So, from a distance, this thing looks okay. The turret on either side. Easy access, that's good. I do like how you can access the handle. It's not too hard to get at. And you can just lift it up. It is a little back heavy, but that's to be expected. But that's like pretty well balanced. But yeah, it is a little back heavy. It is a bit gappy on the underside, but I don't think that really matters. Like here. I don't think that really matters. I know like the older versions, it didn't have that gap. It doesn't bother me too much. I know if I put this on the shelf, does it look like it captures the curves of the Star Destroyer? And I kind of want to say yes. I think the one thing that ruins the illusion for me, though, again, I probably need to go watch some more stuff with Star Destroyers in it, but like this back end, these thrusters don't look exactly proportioned well enough. Again, I could be wrong, but those look kind of tiny for what we're getting. I do like how you have extra storage for the spring-loaded shooters. It does make me want to fill it up with some more spring-loaded shooters, though. Not that there needs to be, but, you know. But, yeah, spring-loaded shooters are pretty well hidden. There's, like, a Technic rod, or Technic beam that's, like, hidden in here, if you can kind of see. I kind of lifted it up for you guys. So it's just, you push it down. Very well hidden, very well merged. Let's see, okay, so let's see how difficult this is to remove. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad of a removal process. Well, that takes up a lot of space. I almost wish there would have been like some inverted tiles or something that would have had like some computer details. I know I'm like expecting above and beyond with wanting that, but that would have been cool if like on the interior of this, or like when it gets folded in. Actually, I don't know. That probably wouldn't work as much as I think. Never mind. Forget I said that. You got like a little war room table here. That's obviously a Star Destroyer. I'm not quite sure what the 1x2 represents, but that little arrow piece, 100% is supposed to represent the Star Destroyer. And you can see here on this little war room table, it's like you can rotate. I'm not quite sure what this is. I want to say it's a thing of Bacta. It's like a cylinder with a thing on top. I want to assume it's Bacta, given that there's a syringe here as well. This seems like a medical station of sorts. Of course, you have some stickered tiles, or not tiles, brick tiles here that can be removed fairly easily. This is just sitting on one stud. It's got just like some war room-esque stuff for a command capital ship. Again, very easy to remove in place. This area is probably my least favorite, just because of how compact it is. Like, again, I spoiled myself by looking at the 2014 one, but just this area is so compact. Like, it's supposed to have a minifigure on either end, which is cool, I guess, but, like, if you didn't have those seats there with the detail, I would have been like, oh, this is just wasted space. It's great that they utilize it, but it still feels like wasted space. I don't care, like, how much detail you throw in here. It feels a little wasted. Then you got this little table here with, I don't even know. That is like a data pad with a thing and whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. You have a weapons rack kind of in the back corner here. There's lighting. There's like a rifle and then a short minifigure blaster. That's cool. And then you have two crates. Easily removable. One has the generic binoculars, and the other one just has thermal detonators, and I remember that was like a pain in the ass to get them flat enough, so you're gonna just trust me that there's thermal detonator tiles in there in the Imperial crate. But I always like it when they throw Imperial crates in Imperial sets. There you go. There's like your close interior look for you guys on that. Actually, yeah, let's put these figures in here. See how they all look. Tiger Dude. Right next to the War Table, Vader. I guess I'll have this guy chilling out here. With the Stormtrooper just kind of over here off to the side, just kind of at attention. And then I think we could throw both of these guys in here. Okay, there is an extra clip here, so I guess there's like bonus weapon storage of sorts, I guess. Kinda useful, given that that's exactly what I'm looking for right now. So I can place this figure in here. Yeah, that's a very tight fit for the figures. Like, that just feels uncomfortable to place them in there. Yeah, that just feels very uncomfortable. And then, yeah, I guess you just flip these up, the flaps, like so. There's definitely room for like maybe 3 more figures max on the interior. But besides that, yeah, you just put this in here like so. Flip these up so you can get access to the handle. And fly off your Imperial Star Destroyer, which costs you $220. Now, again, keeping in mind that I did not pay for this, but I probably would have, because I needed that anniversary figure. I don't know, I never really had a need for an Imperial Star Destroyer. Like, it's nice that I have one. I'm just not big enough as a Star Wars guy where I felt like I needed one. There's, of course, that pushed the anniversary fig. I get another and make them crash together like in Rogue One. Yeah, maybe. Resell Cal Kestis for like 80 bucks. Why not? It's an okay set. Like I said, it's my first one, so I can't really find any major flaws with it other than just like the interior front aspect of this. That'd be like my biggest gripe, I guess, is just that just feels like not at all like an interior space at all. Other than that, it's fine. For a $200 price tag, I guess it's okay, but I mean, I still want to recommend this getting this on sale. Like, this is a tough pill to swallow at full price. Like, it's not like I have anything against it. It's just, I'm putting myself in the mentality of like, I dropped $220 on this. Am I satisfied? And I'm like, I guess it's just another light bluish gray build, you know. But then if, like, I put in perspective the value of all the figures, then it's like, yes, it's a great value, whoop-de-doo. But, like, that's mainly because Cal Kestis is carrying the value of the figures. It's okay. It's an okay set. I wouldn't, like, die for this set. This makes me wonder if I should, like, somehow come up with a list of, like, my favorite anniversary sets from the Star Wars line for last year. Let me actually see. I just listed off when we were talking about whatchamacallit for all the display figs. Now I just can't remember for the life of me. So let's see. Let's have another look. Sub theme. Nope. Category. Nope. Filter. Nope. If I had to pick like one anniversary set that is my absolute favorite, here's my ranking, just going based off the images and what my memory recalls. Here's what I think is like my top, my list. So Here, let's screen share actually, just so you guys can visualize what I'm visualizing. My absolute favorite one was the tentative hallway. That one I've had the most fun with messing around with, and I love the fact that I tried doing the mirror build technique, not Lego's mirror, this whole connecting tube technique, whatever. I liked that aspect. Like it had a lot to offer. It's a diorama, yet not a diorama. I liked this the most. This is by far my favorite anniversary set. Minifigure inclusion is debatable, but just as a build, we're talking about the set. That is probably my number 1 slot. Number 2, I don't know. I mean, I want to tie it between R2 and the Star Destroyer, but I just... I think I'm going to go for R2. Because it has more going for it. Like, if you buy 3PO, that props up for, like, extra display value. The figure's definitely cool and unique, and just everything about this, I don't really have any major flaws with. And then 3rd place would be the Star Destroyer. 4th place... Okay. This... Okay. 4th place would probably be the Sith Infiltrator, and I think we all discussed why that is. It's just so fucking tiny. And it feels like it's lacking a minifigure outside of the anniversary figure. And it's just so fucking tiny. Like, you look at all the other Sith Infiltrators, this one's tiny as hell. 5th place would have to go to the Battle Pack. It's good, but it's not, like, great. Like, I love the Rebel aspect, the Imperial aspect, which I love more than Rebels. I can't recommend. And then it's like, okay, which one is the shittiest? Well, I went as far as to build this set, so it's second last. I hated it, but it's second last. And then this one's absolute dead fucking last because I couldn't even be bothered to keep the build. I just parted it the fuck out just so I can have this. So, you tell me how that looks to you guys. And I just for the sake of not counting it, we're not counting the book because that is dead last then, because that's, if you watch the review, you know why. That would be my ranking of the anniversary sets. That's how I'd rank them. That's how I'd rank them. Just based on the builds, not like the minifigs. The minifigs is a whole nother debate. Just with the builds. That's how I'd rank them. After owning basically all of them. So, yeah. Anyone have any questions regarding this set at all? Because we're getting to that point where I need to wrap up things so that I can get ready to go do some bottles and such. Can I pick this up without having the stand? Yes, but it feels so fucking awkward to do that. Yeah, this is cool. Hallway's the best, though. I love the hallway. Anyhow. Yeah. One more thing before we wrap up. I have to know, and we're gonna find out together. We're putting our Canadian goggles on, okay? We're putting our Canadian goggles on. Just because I am that stubborn and curious. I am so curious. think that's all of them, right? Minus the book. I think that's all of them. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane. Assuming you're paying full retail. Holy crap. And that's like keeping in mind that like all of these feel just ever so slightly overpriced, if not entirely. That's not even adding tax of 5% for here in Alberta, because that's like $800. Dude. Gotta get a free snake. Now here's what we're gonna do. With that in mind, here's what we were gonna do. Just so that I can justify this in my head. Knowing that I basically spent that much. Now, granted, I got it with gift with purchases or this or that way, but like, here's what we're gonna do. Just for the extra sake of like doing math while we're on the subject. We're gonna take Bricklink's current Canadian pricing or brick sets, current Canadian valuation. As is. 73.52, 67.54, 53.36, 42.63. Do we want to include mall? We'll come back to mall. 34.24. 24.78. 21.77. Is that it? Do we want to Lola? I mean, technically, I guess. That's all of them, right? That is all of like the anniversary figures, not including mall. Okay. So we'll come back to mall. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I've yet to click equals. Here we go. $331.15 for just those figures on the table here, on the stands. That's rough Bricklink pricing. Adding mall just makes it $360. So I guess by some logic, it makes sense to buy just the figures individually. But that's fucking crazy, man. $800 versus like $360. That's nuts. I don't know how to feel about that. That kind of gives a bit of a new perspective on things. Does it feel like $800 of the stuff? Not really. But that's basically what I've spent to have all these figures. That's crazy. I don't even think that 20th anniversary comes even close to that, does it? That was like 2019, right? Here, I'll calculate real quick. 85.36 for Lando. 44.36 for Vader. 31.23 for Leia. 1384 for Luke, 1379 for Ben, 1354 for Han. That's all the anniversary figures. That's $200. How many more figures were there with this line? Like, where is the extra 160 coming from, man? These stands need a cleaning. How many more figures are there? There's 2 more figures. 2 more figures for extra 160 in value. That's crazy. That's me getting analytical on you guys. That's wild. Okay. Anywho. I think it's time that I hop off now so I can get ready to carry on with the rest of my day. I hope y'all enjoyed me getting all analytical with you guys as we completed our anniversary figure hunt. But more importantly, I guess, is completing my first ever Imperial Star Destroyer. Big food time? Yeah, I need to get some food in me. Thanks for the reminder. I would have completely forgotten and passed out on the floor in the middle of the road or something. So, I'll have a review up for tomorrow, hopefully, assuming I remember. But until then, thank you, everyone, so much for hanging out with me. Hope it was enjoyable. Until then, I guess I will catch you all in the next stream. I'm not even going to try and say when that'll be. Just sometime this year. Let's say that. That'll be more accurate. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch y'all later. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Woohoo!